football is the ultimate team game. 11 guys on offense, 11 guys on defense. And I just felt like Josh Allen put that entire team on his back. The Stephon Diggs drop where the ball is just flying out of Josh Allen's hand. He's running everywhere across the field, cross body throws, rolling out the opposite way, making throws across the field. Obviously, Gabe Davis missed the game. I know Dawson Knox got banged up in that game, and little on their defense, which is missing a bunch of guys. Josh Allen did everything he possibly could to win that game. And really what it comes down to is the Chiefs are just a better team.
And some people keep talking about, why don't you target your best player? Why don't you target your best player? Maybe even noted that it seemed to coincide with Joe Brady starting to call the offense, the demise of Stephon Diggs. And of course, this is important to us because, again, this is a fantasy football podcast. And you guys took Stephon Diggs in the first round. Of course you did. He was one of the most targeted, one of the most successful receivers, and even started out the season this way. But I think we have concerns about Stephon going forward.
Diggs wore his welcome in Minnesota. They moved him to Buffalo, and now he's wearing his welcome again. But the problem is, look, with that contract, with the money he's being paid, it feels like they have to kind of break this up, but I don't know how they could feasibly do that. So they're going to be in a really weird spot. We talk a lot all year about the quarterback position. It was iffy this year. Do you waste or rather use a high pick on a quarterback that like Josh Allen, who's going to get you a ton of points? And I want to say yes because of how great he looked and he's right in his prime. But if they're going to lose some of these guys, like if they move on from Diggs and they've never really had a consistently good running game, I am kind of double thinking, like, do I really want to use that first rounder for Josh Allen next year, despite how awesome he looked because of the other factors around him, and obviously the change midseason of the OC coordinator. So it's one of those things where I don't want to blame Josh, but it's just everything around him is kind of a question mark.
I'm still going for Josh as the number one overall next year.
If they move on from Diggs, like don't bring in another high-end running back to help out Cook.
He's never had a high-end running back. Cook's been the best one he's ever had. This dude had 42 total touchdowns this year between the two because he had 15 rushing touchdowns. He's had like 3 rushing touchdowns just in his 2 playoff games. Yeah. So like the floor is insane. Then we know he has like the biggest arm. Like he and Herbert both, they just have these big, strong arms. There's just too much he can do.